Yo, what's up everybody? It's Jason Wrobel here on the J Row Show YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is. For those of you who have joined me over from my Facebook live feed, welcome. My YouTube peeps, always good to see you guys too. So, we on Facebook were talking about how to avoid being hangry, how to avoid blood sugar dips, how to keep good healthy snacks on hand consistently to make sure that you're eating good throughout the day, you're staying healthy, you're making sure that you're not having any dips in your energy and going on killing sprees because you need food, right? We don't want to do that. We want to make sure that our blood sugar is consistent, we're staying nutrified, eating really nutrient-dense snacks. So I'm going to show you guys exactly the stash that I keep in my car on a consistent basis, from beverage options to snacks in my glove box, things in the trunk that I've pulled out, stuff that I keep on hand to make sure that I'm hydrated, I'm energized, and I'm nutrified throughout my day. And a little bit of backstory. So I live in Los Angeles, and I've been here for probably 10 and a half years at this point. And a lot of people in LA, we spend a ton of time in our cars, guys. Like, I don't know about where you're from, but here in Los Angeles, it's like 65, some people probably 85% of their life are just living in their cars. So it is really, really important that we make sure that while we're on the go, again, we're staying nutrified, we're staying mineralized, we're not letting our blood sugar spike. So you guys checking in, good to see you on the feed. Props to Montana, good to see you, Clarissa and Lori. Familiar faces here. Thanks for being here, guys. Guys and gals. So you want to see what I literally keep in my car. So I've pulled out what is in my trunk, because it was going to be kind of like clunky for me to literally just like jump back there and try and pull things out of the trunk. So I've pulled stuff out of the trunk. I've got the glove box open, and I want to show you guys exactly what I am rocking. Laura, good to see you. My friends, here is what is going on. So I have a tiny-ish glove box, but it does have enough room to keep some essentials in there. And by essentials, I mean like straight up really high vibe organic nuts. We had a suggestion on the feed, Mary. That was actually a great suggestion about growing sprouts. You know what? It's definitely the climate to do that here. And I actually have a pretty secure garage where I'm at, so I theoretically could grow sprouts on my dashboard, although it probably would make the car smell kind of a little bit functified. A little bit functified if we did that. So we're trying to reduce the funk in the car. Well, actually, the music, we're always trying to keep the funk on, but the smell, we're trying to keep an unfunky car. I'm kind of I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of crazy about my cleanliness level in my car. I'm kind of like psychotic about how clean it is. So for me, row that boat. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being on the feed tonight. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these YouTube live videos, by the way. So expect more of these, because I'm all about these live videos, because it's so easy just to jump on with you guys and improvise and throw ideas off the cuff. So whenever I'm feeling inspired, I'm just going to jump on and do it, if that's okay with y'all. So back to the original point. We're talking about the best healthy snacks to keep in the car. I'm about to show you guys what my stash looks like, my upgraded stash for 2017. And we're going to start with, if you guys saw the thumbnail for the video and you saw like I looked almost like a walrus, a crazy walrus, well, that's because I was noshing on some organic dried mango. So this is the first thing I pull out of my glove box, and you can kind of see like there's, I don't know if I can turn the camera around. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. You can kind of see the glove box there. It's a pretty cavernous glove box, pretty good. So I pulled out the stash, and start with, as I said, organic dried mango. So this is really, really, really easy, and here's why I love dried mango. A lot of dried fruit has an unnecessary amount of additional sugar in it. If you guys have ever seen dried cranberries or dried raisins, or a lot of the dried blueberries especially, is that, you know, it's all about reducing our additional sugar intake. Natural sugars, right, from just straight up organic dried mango is good for us. Because again, if you guys saw my Facebook Live post, we talked about when your blood sugar dips and your glycogen is out of balance, it's really important to get some sort of carb loading with some sort of glycogen to get your energy reserves back up. So my point is, when you get a natural dried fruit that isn't cured with any sulfur, doesn't have any additional sugar, that's a really, really healthy choice. And dried mango in the glove box can hold up to really high temperatures. And here in California, especially in the summertime, we get some pretty gosh darn hot temperatures inside the car. So dried mango, so good. It's so sweet, and it's not like overly psychotically sweet, not like your head's gonna explode. It's just very simple, very easy, and it keeps great in the glove box. So first recommendation, very chewy, I like that, is to get a really easy, hearty dried fruit, like dried mango. Dried figs are another great choice. Dried figs are also really, really great for scrubbing out the mucoid plaque in our intestines and digestive tract. So figs are not only high in fiber, vitamin C, but they're really, really good for our digestive health as well. So dried mango, sometimes dried fig. The next thing I've got is these really cool freeze-dried pear crisps. What brand of mango? Do I dry myself? I definitely don't dry it myself because ain't nobody got time for that when you're running a business like I be running. I don't dry my own fruit because I simply I don't carve out the time to do it. So I actually really like, there's just a really great bulk bin at the natural food store about 5 miles from where I live. I either go to Lassen's or I will go to some of the other smaller stores, and they just have great organic, unsulfured organic mango. And do I brush my teeth after I eat dried fruit? If I'm home, I do. If I'm on the road and in the car like this, kind of hard to brush the teeth. But the next thing I want to show you guys that I'm totally digging, and I got this next product at the 99-cent store, which that YouTube video is going to be coming soon, all about my vegan food haul and recipe from the 99-cent store. But in the meantime, freeze-dried pear crisps. Guess what's in here? Pears. The ingredient list literally says pears. That's it. No preservatives, no sugar, no additives, no sulfites, just freeze-dried pears. So good. Each bag has 2 full pears. I don't know if they use Bosc or D'Anjou. I don't know. But this is good. This is a great choice, guys. Very inexpensive. This whole bag was 99 cents, hence being at the 99-cent store. So pear crisps. They also had peach crisps. They had pineapple crisps as well. So if you can find these at the 99-cent store, get them, throw them in your glove box. So cheap, so delicious. Okay, the next thing. Let me see what else I can pull out of here. Oh, yeah. So you guys know I'm a big fan of Sunwarrior. I've been using their products for many, many years. And they just came out in the past 6 months with their Soul Good protein bars. You can get these online on their website. Really, really delicious, full of protein and super low sugar as well. So this flavor, which I've shown you guys on Facebook, those of you who've come over from Facebook, this has 19 grams of protein and it has 3 grams of sugar. So high protein, super low sugar. But I'll tell you my favorite flavor is this Blueberry Blast. The Blueberry Blast tastes like a frickin' blueberry muffin. It is so delectable, so good. This one is 17 grams of protein and 7 grams of sugar, 16 grams of fiber, fully USDA organic, fully plant-based. And the cool thing about these protein bars, guys, is they don't have any chocolate coating, right? So the last thing I recommend is if you have a favorite protein bar, but a lot of them now are coated in chocolate, what you're gonna find is they melt. And they melt in your glove box and they get ultra messy. And I have had protein bars explode on me in the glove box before, and it is not a really fun thing to clean up. So if you're gonna do protein bars like these Soul Good, make sure they're not chocolate coated. They hold up well in high heat. So I keep a couple of flavors in my glove box. So got the Soul Good bars. What else do I have? Oh yeah, so I have these crackers. These are Mary's Gone crackers. These are the black sesame and seaweed. And black sesame is really, really good because any kind of black foods are really restorative for our kidneys. And sesame is very, very good for thyroid protection and hormone health. Really good for radiation protection too. So these are really crisp. They're gluten-free. Look at that texture too, right? Like super cool texture. You can see the nuts and the seeds in there. Really, really high vibe, really delicious. So I keep a bag of those in there. What else do I keep in there? Let me look around. This is something I keep in there, but I don't keep it like when it's super psychotic and hot, like when it's crazy hot. I don't keep this out in my car. I'll keep it in the back where it's cool. But this is a sugar-free, totally vegan SunTella. It's a ketogenic, superfood, vegan, non-GMO, organic Nutella product that you can dunk the mango in. So here's what I do, guys. I'll open this up, legit, and I will dunk the mango strips in this. And mango plus Nutella is like the greatest thing since, I don't want to say sliced bread, but it is dope. It's so good. Like Nutella and dried mango is heaven. It's like the angels have descended and just like put the goodness in your mouth. So if you guys can get your hands on this, Lakanto makes it. Again, it's ketogenic, it's fat burning, it's vegan, it's paleo, it's the whole shebang bang. But if you dunk the dried mango or dried figs in here, that's why I keep it in the car. Because if I need a snack in the middle of the day and I don't just want, you know, the regular old dried mango or dried figs, I dunk it in this and it's the best thing ever. So that's the other thing, SunTella. What else? In terms of energy, okay, so staying hydrated. That's another big thing, guys. A lot of times when we have an energy dip, it's usually due to dehydration or lack of mineralization. And what I like to do is always keep water on hand in the car. Always got a couple of bottles of water on hand in the car. And for any potential emergency purposes, I'm gonna get into dad mode here. Okay, guys, just letting you know, I'm getting into dad mode. As an emergency procedure, I always make sure that I have water in the trunk, right? Always make sure that I've got my bottles with me, my glass bottles, but I always make sure I have water in the trunk. Why? Because you have no idea what life is gonna throw at you. We have no idea what we're gonna be facing. And it's just really, really important for us to stay hydrated and have water in emergency situations. Now, beyond that, what I like to do, and again, for my peeps that came over from Facebook, you have seen me talk about these two products. But for energy in the middle of the day, what I like to combine and just mix with this water is Ohm Energy Mushroom Matrix. This is a natural energy drink that tastes like Tang, the orange drink from like the 80s, the 70s and 80s that all the astronauts used to drink. It tastes like orange Tang. And it's got vitamin C, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin C, B6, vitamin B12, which is so important for vegetarians and vegans. And it's made with cordyceps, reishi mushroom, turkey tail, agaricus mushroom, maitake, king trumpet. It's cultured on organic oats, so it's cultured vegan. There's no dairy products in the culturing process. And it's got a little bit of natural caffeine with yerba mate, guarana, and it's also anti-inflammatory because it's got turmeric in it. So it comes in these packets. It's really easy to take out. They come in these little handy-dandy packets. So I'll bust open a packet of that. I'll put it in my water, and then I'll just take a scoop of Sunwarrior Ormus Super Greens. This is a blend of alfalfa and barley and wheatgrass and moringa, and it's got probiotics in it. So the orange plus the greens not only tastes amazing, but this stuff keeps indefinitely in your car. Again, I keep this in the trunk under a blanket. That's the coolest part of the car because I have a hatchback, and so no light gets in there. So if you guys don't have room in your glove box for a lot of these products, right? Like the snacks are really easy. Ooh, and one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I forgot. Sprouted almonds. Yeah. So the deal with almonds and all nuts, here's why we want to try and endeavor to have sprouted nuts as much as possible. Brown skin nuts have something on them called an enzyme inhibitor. It's a coating around the skin of the nut that we can't see, but its purpose is that when a nut falls off a tree, and say we have a rain, it washes away the enzyme inhibitor so that it can bioactivate, and then hopefully sprout into a new tree. The problem for humans is those enzyme inhibitors that prevent premature sprouting do not make nuts all that digestible. So to make the nutrients more bioavailable and to help with digestion, you always want to soak and sprout your nuts ideally. And look, A lot of us don't have time to do that, but I did find a brand at Sprouts Market. If you guys have a Sprouts Market near you, they are carrying organic pre-sprouted almonds. And for me, again, being a person that is as busy as I am and don't want to make time to dehydrate things, I get these sprouted almonds, and they're incredibly crunchy and delicious, and boom, they go in the glove box, right? Easy peasy. So again, guys, the options: dried fruit, mango, dried figs are a great choice. Things like Mary's Gone crackers or any kind of gluten-free, high mineralized crackers, the energy mushroom mix, the Sunwarrior super greens or protein bars, the Lakanto SunTella, the sprouted almonds, keeping water in your car. This is really what it comes down to, guys. It's an act of self-love. Because if you've got your hustle going on in the middle of the day, you're busting your buns, you're working for yourself, you live in a place like LA where you're in your car most of the time you're alive out in the world, it's really important to plan ahead. So much of life in general is just preparation, right? It's making sure that we are ready to handle the challenges and the rigors of life. And one of the ways we can give ourselves more love is by staying prepared. So if you guys have any cool suggestions on snacks you keep in your car, I'd love to know. Feel free to chime in the comments right now, because I'm always looking for new ideas for things that keep. And I've done a ton of experiments like I was talking about with the chocolate-covered bars that don't always work. So I'm curious what you guys have in your car on hand. I'm curious what mishaps you've had. And if you've got any funny stories to share in the comments, because I'm always adding new things. I always want to change it up. I get bored with food really easily, hence being a chef and always wanting to make new things. But the deal is we got to change it up, make sure we have nutrient-dense food. So we got kale chips. That's a great suggestion, kale chips. I hadn't thought to put kale chips in there. That's a rad idea. That's a rad idea. Probably not chocolate kale chips, though. Again, because chocolate does not seem to do too well in a hot car, but kale chips are a great idea. If you guys have any other ideas for healthy, plant-based, organic, nutrient-dense snacks, throw it in the comment section. I read all the comments, always looking for your ideas. And also let me know what you want me to do for my next live video. As I mentioned, I'm going to be doing more of these on a consistent basis, coming over from Facebook and really rocking these out. Dried mulberries, Kelly, that's a great option. I freaking love dried mulberries. And the cool thing about dried mulberries is they are the highest natural source of iron of any fruit. They actually have iron in them, which is a very rare thing in the fruit kingdom. Luna bars are a great choice. What up, Liz? Good to see you. Welcome to the feed. So yeah, any other suggestions you guys have? I'm loving the kale chips, loving the idea of mulberries, sweet peppers, and raw majestic garlic spread. Oh man, Heather, you know about the garlic spread? Oh, dang. If you guys don't know, there's a garlic spread out there from Majestic Foods. It's a raw garlic spread. If you can get your hands on this garlic spread, oh my God, it is like the most heavenly, unbelievable thing ever invented. This, especially if you're a garlic fan, hand raised. Oh my God, this garlic spread is like any vampires within like a 200-mile radius, they're gonna die. They're just gonna be like, just pass out and die. Again, the undead shall die again from this garlic spread. It's that good. So yeah, thanks for the suggestions, guys. Appreciate your creativity, appreciate your ideas. I'm going to bounce for now because I'm on my way to go see some stand-up comedy tonight, get some new ideas, get some inspiration for my act. So that's it. I appreciate you being in the car with me and checking on my feed, my healthy snacks in the car. Again, any comments, ideas, suggestions, throw them in the comments. And what you guys want me to do next on YouTube Live, let me know what kind of themes, what you want me to do, any adventures you want me to go on, because I'm going to do a lot more of these, and I always, always, always love your ideas. So thanks so much. Hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, take good care of yourselves, and be prepared for the craziness that the day may bring. I'm out of here, guys. It's J. Rose signing off on Jason Wrobel TV. I'll catch you soon with another live video here on YouTube. And thanks so much for your love, your support, and your input. Peace.